Consuelo. I didn't mean to hit the button, Jay.
Which button do you speak of?
Well, things are not okay. First of all, Mazel Tov to everybody. Appreciate everybody joining us. Can I say Mazel Tov as a gentile? Gentile? I've been told I'm a Gentile, man.
I was.
Don't do it. Stop.
No,
let me just go and stop
I was
you.
expecting a young. Something about your uncle there. I don't know.
Mon uncle.
Uncle and gentle, like, don't they just kind of go together?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's pretty funny.
So Jay's here. Apparently Steve's coming. Steve's been out, I don't know, shucking and jiving. Slide a foot that way.
Steve goes to a club.
Slide a foot that way. You're like, you don't have to sit on the table.
No,
Go a foot that way.
it's kind of cool.
No, it's not. It's not cool at all. I don't care for the aesthetic. We're stacked on top. Look at that. That is not a shot. That's
We'll
making
be best. We'll be pals. Come closer.
That's giving me diabetes. It's giving me diabetes.
I'll sit over here.
Do you want to give your friend diabetes?
I'll sit over here all to myself.
Has this year not been bad enough? You want to give me diabetes on top of fucking everything?
Buddy. It wouldn't be just this year. It would have been years ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Steve's on the way. We're assuming he's driving drunk over here. That's what we're hoping.
Think he'll videotape the wreck.
He should.
The arrest.
The arrest.
Yeah. Hey, can you hold this, officer?
Sorry, I'm just writing this down for the deposition. It will be a landmark case. Hope everybody's doing well. Great to be back on the Friday night program. I mean, we did it last week, but it's still nice to be back. I did take a couple days off this week. Man, it's been a fucking something.
Did you?
Oof.
You're lucky. Had a long day.
Yeah, not off of work. Well, I had Juneteenth off. We get it for the company, but what's up, Metal Theologian? But Sunday night.
Yeah, you had a party on Sunday night.
Well, you were here.
After I left, though, you had a party.
Well, party's loose. See, now you're too far.
No,
You gotta split that
perfect.
D.
I'm perfect.
No, I really want you to split my D. I want you to split my D right wide.
That's something.
split the-
That's something your uncle would say.
That's an industry term. See, that's splitting the D. You're still like Eric Weinbender stature and connection to me. And that's no shade on Eric. He's just a big guy. You look like a big guy right there, but I don't. Anyway.
By the way, I want to make I've lost 18 pounds this week.
That's not true. Not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
18 pounds.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Ate lots of salt. That was the secret.
No.
Table salt.
No. I take
sea salt.
I take shots of Mrs. Dash,
Yeah.
which is anti-salt. I feel like this is zoomed in. Am I gonna start smashing shit right off the rip?
Do it, man. For ratings.
Cancel.
For ratings, bro.
All right. We gotta do a damn joke to get into the program, right?
Sure.
Had a little something planned, right?
Yeah.
I've seen this joke pop up twice tonight in the chat. Well, once in the chat, once via text message. So I feel I'm obligated to use this joke tonight.
Sure.
Thank you, Shane. Yeah, I did get a little haircut today. Oh, I got a Jay. I went out today at lunch. I had a fucking firecracker up my ass.
Did it hurt?
I mean, at first, it's like folding the fucking side mirrors of a fucking.
Anal explosion. It's a new term of.
You fold those mirrors in, Jay.
Anal explosion. Anal implosion.
Nope. Well, speaking of implosion, no. I went out on lunch today. I got my hair cut. Boom. Went right over. Got a full synthetic oil change. That's some high dollar
This
shit.
is the
Jay.
stuff you said you're going to do last week.
Correct.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, and then went over and got me a
Glad
little.
you-
Then went over and got me a little sushi and an unsweet tea at the local Harris Teeter.
I'm glad you were so on
I
it
felt like
today,
I
man.
felt like I was fucking on top of the world, Jay.
Put it off a week.
I put it off.
Does it count as being like?
I put it off a
productive?
month. I put it off a month
Yeah.
at least. All right. The joke is, what was the last request of that the submarine that went down?
What was the last request of that submarine?
Is there an echo in here?
No, you're supposed to do that on TV to like convey the joke. I read.
We're drawing this whole joke out. So the timing and the da 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 da. We hit
I
the.
I
We
learned it
hit
in my
it.
comedy class.
Yeah, apparently not. Who taught that? Fucking.
Okay. So what
Fucking
was?
Judy Tanuna? Did Judy Tanuna teach your fucking comedy class?
Paul-
It's a fucking yes or no answer.
no.
Paula
Paul
Poundstone?
Poundstone did.
Same thing.
Why did? What was their last request on this submarine that bad?
Alexa, and I didn't. This is not my joke.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Air Supply. What is this? What is that? What is this?
Gonna sing it?
What is that? No open. Where's the open? Where's the open? I ain't got no open. There's no open. What is this? What is this open?
Cannot doubt you. Is that what they say?
No, wait. What is this? What is this open? There's no open.
Take your computer though.
I can't believe, Jay. After all this.
Oh, are we live? Sorry, I didn't mean to be on my phone.
Oh, you serious? You're on your phone more than a teenager. It's actually amazing.
I thought.
It's actually amazing.
No, I thought I know we were live on the camera. Sorry.
See, this is the
Oh,
things
we're
where.
A break.
Okay. I'm working.
Jerry didn't say anything, so
I want to know why this didn't trigger.
usually Jerry tells us to stall if we have to.
I want to know why this didn't trigger.
It's triggering something.
Yeah, my fucking high blood pressure.
Yeah.
So is this gonna work if I do this? Okay, it does, but I got to do this. Alexa, play Air Supply. Oh man, not a stellar start to the show, Jay.
Oh, it's all right.
I mean, is it? It's not all right. You know what I don't like doing? Fucking up. I don't like it.
No, it's just it, man.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I mean, compared to what? So,
Life.
again, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Man, I had a pretty. I talked about this earlier that I missed 2 days streaming. Had Juneteenth off. Yo, we did the Sunday Shelvin show over on Twitch, and ended up just going fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Especially me and Miss You. We went kind of ham late into the evening. I went back to like 2 or 3 days later. I'm like, oh, you know what? Because I tried to delete all the VODs. It's got copyrighted shit on it. Right? So I go back over to like delete the VOD. 9-hour stream. 9-hour stream.
A long time.
That's a long time, even by Camel standards. What?
Yeah. You get hot?
Hot?
Yeah.
You mean like
Temperature hot. Like being under the lights for 9 hours.
these are LEDs, baby? This is top of the line over here, Jay. What are we saying? You think we're using incandescents over here? Come on. What is this, 1987? Is it? I'm asking you. I don't.
No, it's not.
But so I didn't stream Monday night. And then for whatever reason, I only slept like 30 minutes on Monday night, which was terrible. It's not only I have lots of sleep problems and stuff, but this was a different one. It was like straight insomnia. Like no Aaron Griffin suffers from shit like where you just lay around, you just don't sleep.
But is it a disease?
Oh, it's a disease, baby.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
You handicapped?
I mean,
Because you have insomnia.
let's.
Are you flame retarded?
I am flame retardant. Retardant.
I know.
Retardant. No, I'm emphasizing the NT for everybody that's watching. What's up, Paul? Chris? Yes, it is 1987. Fuck. Hey, I released a new video, a YouTube video this week about cassette tapes. You guys go watch it. Leave a like and comment
No,
on
you're
it.
supposed to listen to them, not watch them.
No.
Cassette tapes.
He's got some needle drops on. What I've been told, Fred told me they're called like rollers, like the needle drop version, because there's no needle. When you do like a listening sample of a tape, it's called a roller or something.
I don't know. I believe you.
Something like that.
Think so.
These here? No. No.
Yep.
No.
We'll be hearing in about 30 seconds.
But anyway, and then so I didn't stream for a couple of days. We came back. Anyway, tonight I go to. This is why I don't clean shit up. I know how my tables and the mixer looks in the fucking shot. There's a lot of dust and shit floating around. We got a lot of cats, a lot of dogs. There's stuff going on.
You should have one dog.
But there's a lot of stuff floating in the air. It's tough to keep stuff like that clean. But tonight I was like, you know what? I was knocking some stuff down with the old duster, the.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll start scrubbing the fuck out of the turntables and the mixer, getting all that dust knocked off of there, right? I know it's nasty. But it's also kind of our thing. Let's be honest. In the process of doing this, one of my turntables, it starts like anti-skate fucking across the record. Just and I adjust the weight and all this stuff. And either like the weight floats up in the air like this, or it's just skating across the record. It was a Herbie Mann record. God bless him. He's just cutting the fuck out of the record. I'm like, what the hell's going on? No matter what I did, so anyway, I unscrewed the head shell. I ended up pulling it off. I guess when maybe it fell and hit the like the table, and the needle got bent a little bit. So I pooched the needle, and I had to pooch it back over center. So that was probably on its last legs. But I thought I was going to only have one turntable tonight.
You asking the viewers for new needles?
No. It was terrifying.
A surge? No surge.
Is Jay drinking a surge?
I wish. Actually, no, I don't wish.
Rolling on the head. That's what you call it? Rolling on the head?
I'm not drinking soda at the moment.
Still have a few, but mainly heavy metal or hard rock. Don't have on vinyl and was made on vinyl. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about tapes. Let's have an honest conversation. Because
what do you love about tapes?
This was the point. This was a point in the video that I neglected to include because I had brevity in mind, Jay. I wanted to make sure this wasn't going to be a meandering
Brevity
on.
Brian?
I didn't want this to meander on into a fucking 25-minute video.
Yeah.
For this particular video, I wanted it to be concise. I wanted things to fucking move.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of stuff to get out there. And with needle drop or roller heads or whatever it's like. But what I love about cassettes is not the fidelity or like, I do love the collectability and then I'm nostalgic for them and shit like that. But there's stuff like demo tapes and like mixtapes and shit like that you can run into in the wild and stuff that you're not going to be able to find on vinyl, and it's just that that doesn't apply.
So are you saying you're putting vinyl?
No. But like, but from our day, like in the '90s, like there are a lot of like bands like us that were just putting out demo tapes, and of course those are going to be floating around in your local Goodwills from time to time. So that's some shit you ain't going to pick up otherwise. So anyway, so Paul mentioned that made me kind of think of that.
Maybe you're right.
Get a nitro cola. Ooh, I like a
I don't know if
nitro
I've
cola.
ever had a nitro.
I like the Nitro Pepsis are fucking.
Oh, the
legit.
Nitro Pepsi are.
That's one of the best sodas of the last few years.
You know, they're quite pricey. I was going to buy one about a month ago to bring over here.
It's a craft soda. Don't let the Pepsi name brand fool you.
It's like $3.
It's a craft soda.
For
that ain't worth $3.
Not for not for one can. No, not at all. Not from a gas station.
How much Copenhagen do you dip in one day? You telling me that's not worth $3?
Two. 1.5 cans a day. Used to be 2. I've cut back. You know.
Anyway, go check out that fucking video, or I'll come over and smack the shit out of you. Don't fuck around with it. Some of the things coming out this week. We got Steve on the way, or he's sounding. Jay said he was here.
Yeah,
he may have gotten pulled over.
He is. He's just sitting out
there. Man, one of the coolest things for me. And nobody else gives a fuck. Probably. New Aphex Twin record is going to drop. There's been some clandestine stuff popped up this week that revealed brand new Aphex Twin record. It's going to be called Black Box Life Recorder 21F. First thing he's put out in 5 years. It's going to be an EP, which I don't mind it. Sometimes EPs are. It makes, especially the way that vinyl is nowadays, that makes new releases a little more affordable. And a lot of times, there's a lot of bands and releases that sticks in my craw for like $35, and I'm like, yep, I don't want to do that. I like this band. I have to like Elder. I paid $33 for that record probably that we played tonight. Actually, that new one from last week. But that's my favorite band going right now. It takes something like that.
Coming in.
Not just a casual like, oh, cool. Let's check this out and see if it's any good. No, for $35, I want to know I'm going to love the shit out of it before I even start. You know what I mean? Anyway.
OJ was coming in.
Yeah. Aphex Twin, new record. It's going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out. July 28th. So coming up. And it's really cool that he posted some clandestine stuff about the show. I guess the record, Scotty posted this in the Discord. The cover will like fold up into like a fucking diorama.
Who's that guy?
There's some Action Jackson sweatshirts on the TV right now.
Oh man, looks like Michael Jackson.
It does. You're interrupting.
I think that's the.
You're interrupting.
I think that was the catch.
You're interrupting.
Let's call that number. Look,
yeah, Zero is long.
They have that in Triple XL.
Nobody can see that, Jay.
Pretty entertaining. You should go watch it.
Well, Action Jackson?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right now. Go put it on right now.
We got Action Jackson on the fucking V8 in the Atari alcove over here on VHS. But yeah, Cyru was great, and I jammed one of the tracks from this today. Actually, it's really good. It actually almost brought a tear to my eye because it's quintessential like Richard D, baby. I mean, it's good stuff. There are a few lines in there that really kick me in the nostalgia bone. Like it's like progressive enough to where it's like a next step for Aphex Twin, but it sounds so much like old school Aphex Twin that it's exactly what you want.
A kick in the wiener.
Yeah, it was a definite kick in the wiener, like in a good way. On to some like I'm not so sure about it news. Anybody see this? Looks pretty cool. I see a bunch of Wu-Tang quotes, right? You know Wu-Tang's for the fucking children. Right? I mean, that's great.
What are they peddling?
On August 4th, I'm reading the wrong thing. RZA has teamed up with Crosley and Whiskey brand Ballantines to release a turntable. The C6 is a manual 2-speed turntable with a heavy steel platter and capacity to play both 33s and 45. A moving magnet cartridge is pre-installed and has both RCA outputs and Bluetooth connectivity. It's available in black and white and has a design created in collaboration with the Wu-Tang Clan legend.
That's a real turntable.
It's a real turntable. It's out now. It's a Wu-Tang exclusive. RZA's like backing this.
Well, do you remember King doing the Crossley?
But it's a cross.
Yeah, do you remember the King doing the Crossley high end turntables up there?
Yes,
Does he still do that?
I think so. But it's not the suitcase. It's not the suitcase Crosley that destroys your records or whatever.
No, no, it's. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, but look though. Let's be real for a second. I think you're exactly right. I think Crosley could put out a turntable that's worth, especially for like an entry level person. And I'm not talking about the ones that fuck up stuff. Yeah. However, when a legend like Wu-Tang Clan or the RZA or whatever is going to pony up, put their fucking name attached to something and include their quotes and graphics and stuff all over the top of it, like this fucking shit, I don't want this to be Crosley.
Yeah, but
I don't care if it's it's a diamond engraved fucking Crosley. I don't want Wu-Tang associated with fucking Crosley.
You know what they say though about that Crosley money?
This one kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. I didn't want.
Why? Who cares?
Because I don't know. Why would they do this with like techniques?
You know, their DJs use Crosleys for years.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Rick Rogers.
Crosley.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, yeah. Crosley made with
Project Owner.
Yeah, I'm sure they're okay, and they're like, especially if you're a kid, you're starting out, or you're just getting into the hobby, like whatever. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I don't know if you
I had Geminis when I started.
I don't know if you had this on. Did you have my turntable on your window?
Your turntable?
Yeah.
No.
So I just bought a generic.
This is supposed to be a breakout video, but we can ruin it here if we want to. Let's ruin it. No, let's ruin it.
No. Never mind. I just asked you, and you said it's not on the rundown.
It's not on the rundown.
Well, you could
for a
just
reason.
You could just said yes.
We may do a little breakout video. The hate you'll get off of that. Oh, I'll have to read the fucking comments, but yeah, I know you don't, because I have to read them. Had a friend with a great pair of Geminis. What he say?
A friend with a great pair of Geminis. Is that what they call them?
In the spirit world, Jay. In the fucking spirit world. I will mention. Actually, I'll save it for when we play it for what we played, because it's a little something I had in the rundown, but it ended up getting requested with some banana box, and so we'll address that then.
Steve went home.
He's gone.
He literally just walked in
gone.
and went home.
Check this out. This is pretty cool. I didn't know this was going to be a thing. I'm a big Sonic Youth guy. It's their final U.S. live performance, set for a vinyl release on August 18th. Live in Brooklyn, 2011. Captures a legendary rock band on its last show at an outdoor stage in Williamsburg waterfront in Brooklyn.
Pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, I didn't know this was going to be coming, but I'm a big Sonic Youth guy, and I actually love the way that live Sonic Youth kind of translates into like a nice vinyl package. Maybe not necessarily vinyl, but I think Sonic Youth's one of those bands you would think, because they're so squirrely and out there, that maybe that's not the band you want to hear live recorded, like in your home setting. Obviously, they're great live, but maybe you don't want to hear that recorded live. Because I'm worried about live recordings. Some bands I'm like, I'm good. Other bands, I think like Jane's Addiction. I think the Jane's Addiction live shit is better than the studio shit. And the studio shit's fantastic. But the live shit's even that much more better. But that much more had been better. Period. Point blank, period.
Rain.
Period. Yeah. I like bands. Might have to get that. Yeah, I thought of you, Scotty. I know Scotty's a Sonic Youth guy, and having that last concert ever, that's got to be a little something. If you're a fan, I've been listening to Sonic Youth since the early to mid '90s. I can't say I was listening to fucking '88, bro. I was in fucking middle school, and I didn't have siblings and shit that turned me on.
We didn't have the internet.
No, and
we didn't get the internet till
2004.
We got it in 92, I think.
I was telling the story. I was talking about the Boss Man earlier today because I found some quotes that somebody had written down some quotes. I think Steve actually wrote them down. Some quotes that he used to say, and some funny shit. But I took him on a few client meetings with me, big clients that could get me fired, clients, and he's there like as the boss and kind of the production manager guy, and him arguing with a local hospital. They were insisting that we say www.thishospital.com or whatever. And he was like, nah, man, what is this, 1995? You don't have to say www. And he was like making them feel stupid for insisting on the triple W's. I'm just sitting over there going like, and he's like laughing at him. And I'm going like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job. I didn't lose my job.
Man, Steve's having a time over there.
What are you doing, Steve?
Steve, you're I had it at 95, 94.
I did when I went to college. I had it. We didn't have it in my house.
We had it at my house.
Your cousin's house. That's the first time.
97. My cousin had it in 95.
Huh?
Yeah, my cousin had it in 95.
He had Prodigy. Dwayne had Prodigy.
I had a few of them. There
Dwayne's
was
is
three at the time.
Jay's cousin is the first internet I ever saw. It's one of the only times I went to his house.
They paid by the minute.
I remember him looking up like baseball scores or something, and it blew my fucking mind.
A naked picture of Pamela Anderson took like 2 minutes to load.
Hell yeah. And she was dumb looking even then, honestly.
She loaded a lot quicker
Okay.
in Baywatch.
I don't even.
You ever read Baywatch?
Did you buy the book series?
Yeah.
Jay's got the book series of Baywatch.
At Goodwill.
Oh God.
Well, we have some people asking about Steve, so I think Steve should come sit in the chair and get you through here. No, Steve. People are asking about you.
Look at this. This one came out today. Oh. This is a band I was kind of like, like kind of lukewarm on in the past. It's Black Rainbows. But this record I listened to today, brand new from these guys. Killer cover, by the way. And it really, really, really jams. Italian psych fuzz rock trio, Black Rainbows. Somewhere between like 70s hard rock, 90s stoner groove. Huge, thick sounds of like guitar fuzz on this. This is really good, man. It's really good. And some of the other Black Rainbows I've tried before this has been a little like, I don't know. But this one is definitely worth checking out if you've never checked out Black Rainbows before. You like Black Rainbows, MT? Some of the stuff the early stuff, because it was really cheap on. I think this is a heavy sight release. I want to say some of the early stuff was on Rod and Easy, was it not? I fucking faded. I thought it was Rod and Easy shit because it was some of that like early like $10 a record Rod and Easy shit, and I was like, oh shit, well, let me check this out. And then when I pulled it up, I was like, even for $10 and then some shipping, But this one's good. Super Skull books, check them out, 100%, man. It came out today, brand new record. Here's a band, a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, you didn't know about these guys? For fuck's sake. I didn't. I don't think Steve did either until our pal Michael Pilmer coming through, who had a new noise track on a compilation that came out this week. The band Chrome. I knew jack fucking shit about Chrome. But the stuff he was playing, we were both like, wait a minute. Hold that fucking phone. And this one right here, this is a brand new reissue. The reason I mention this, brand new reissue of the 82 album, one of the most important albums in their catalog. It's got a fuck? It's Jay's vaporizer. You ruined it. Oh, in the microphone. Fuck.
Hey yo. What's up?
But
Vaporizer is it?
the last line of this says, watch for additional Chrome reissues and a brand new studio album coming out later this fucking year. Woo! Steve's here, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Let's get some fever spam. You haven't been here in a long time.
Been a while. Been a while.
You literally just walked in the door.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing tonight?
Me and my wife went to the Friday Night Music Club. It's a spinoff of the Vagabond Saints.
Oh, yeah.
They throw people together to make a band and put on a show.
That is?
What is that, beer?
Yeah, it's the Modelo. Oh, yeah, I'll show these guys. If you're a fat fuck, try not to be as fat of a fuck. These Modelo Ors or Ore.
Oro.
Ora or Oro?
Mm-hmm.
Oro. It's an O. 3 carbs, 90 calories. If they wouldn't put them in these fucking little Nancy skinny cans, I'd appreciate it.
Well, you don't mind White Claws in that can.
Exactly. Don't put it in. It's a beer. Don't put. I don't like that. Put it in a beer can.
Don't put it in a claw can?
No. But it's actually, in terms of these like low carb beers, like the super low carb beers, this tastes the most like a beer.
Mm.
Like it's got a little yang to it.
Better than Michelob Ultra?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Equal standing?
Different.
Yeah, well, it's got a little...
This has that yang to it where an Ultra feels like it's hot outside.
Mexican yang.
Yeah, it's got the Mexican yang. So, yeah, you see that chrome?
Yeah.
That's cool. And I don't know how old those cats are, but new record coming out this year. That's exciting. I don't own any chrome anything, but I would love to go back and pick up. You've got that one record.
Me?
Yes, you bought it on Amazon after Pilmer was here.
I have a chrome album?
What?
I think I do.
No, give it to me.
I think I do.
If you go home and you do have one, you have to give it to me. You didn't even remember it. On some of that punk rock tip, I got some punk rock on my tip, bro. I really dig some DOA. I've got some super early DOA stuff, like compilations and stuff. I don't actually own any DOA proper, and I guess this War on 45. It's like a bunch of like some early collected stuff, and it's got some extra stuff for the 40th anniversary. I think it's a Cleopatra release, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a total of 16 songs because it's like 8 and 8. It's like about. Here's my only beef with it, and it does feature Chuck Biscuits, and it features his brother on bass as well. Because I thought it was like, oh, this is going to be all the stuff like after Chuck Biscuits left and shit. This is all some of that like meat and potatoes, like good stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's like, and this pisses me off when somebody releases like a deluxe or something. It's like 10 songs or 8 songs, and then like the other side is going to be demo versions of those 8 songs, or 6 of the tracks will be demo versions of the same 8.
Same one song.
Fuck off. It's the same song. You can't tell me that's. Anyway, it's very cool, and I'd be really interested to hear this, and I could pick it up on the cheap. Yeah. But like, it's not. You know, you weigh it out, you price it out like it's a massive fucking release, and what it is 3 different versions of the same song repeated over and over again.
So you're saying you need to be a really big fan to really enjoy it.
Or make this. I mean, just give me the meat and potatoes here. Give me the fucking 8 songs. Make it fucking $12, $15 or whatever. I mean, or $20, whatever.
That's not worth it.
And yeah, Eric says his favorite DOA. Yeah, just get an original copy. Oh, they're not that much. OGs of War on 45 was cheap last I saw one. Okay, well I need to get that then. Because I'm sure this is dope. It's packaged well and like yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. I'm not that guy. I'd rather just have the tunes, you know. And I don't need demos, and I don't need to hear him coughing and fucking arguing in the studio on vinyl. You can go to, for that kind of dumb shit, you go to YouTube and listen to fucking videos of people fighting in the studio and shit. No, I'm not saying this for video, but like all that extra weird shit. Why would you waste like vinyl space for that dumb shit? Oh. What? Interestingly enough, I heard last night on Mr. Bizarro's channel.
Bizarro.
He said he was going to a show on Saturday. Some band I'd never fucking heard of, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm going through the list of stuff that came out today, I see the band he's talking about. It's like, oh, they got a new record out. And then I saw he posted in the Discord and said that record, the new record's fantastic. Stinking Lizaveta. I'd never heard of this band before. Anthems and Phantoms, a Philadelphia band, instrumental doom band. However, when I was listening to this today, I did sample a good bit of this today.
I think that's the lady that took that submersible under.
That's what we started the joke with that.
Did you?
You know what their last request was? Alexa, play your supply. But no, I think you would. This is really up your alley. This, to me, it sounded like Porcupine Tree, Steven Wilson kind of stuff.
Okay.
And the riffs really reminded me, and this may piss off some of the like diehard fan, I don't know. A lot of the riffs reminded me of like Tool riffs, like Adam Jones riff. That, what do you call that? Staccato? You know, like that kind of plucky, progressive riffs. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I never heard it before. It's definitely worth checking out if you've never heard these guys.
The pizzicato is what you call it.
Pizzicato. That's what I'm thinking of. Pizzicato. Yeah, because it's plucky. That's why it sounds like pluck.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I play guitar. The same thing. You know, that kind of thing. But anyway, cool record, cool band. I've never heard of them before. It's funny. It's like I'd never heard of this band in my life, and then I heard people talking about it last night, and then twice today it kind of popped up, and now here we are again later in the evening talking about same said record. Really cool stuff.
Weird how the universe works.
You telling me, dude? Oh, I forgot to tell you this. Remember today I was telling you I was writing that script while I was driving?
Yeah.
And I was this is a true story. I was writing a script while I was driving on the highway. And I'm using talk to text. I'm sending myself an email, dictating like the talk to speech.
Talk to dick.
In my phone to write the thing. Right. And at one point I got off the highway and I stopped because I was at a stoplight. And I looked down so I could like send it to myself or like whatever. Yeah. When I looked up, one of their trucks was in front of me.
The company you were writing the spot for.
Ooh. And I've never noticed their truck before ever. I was like, what? Like ghetto Winston-Salem. Like when you get off 52.
Yeah.
I'll go through the ghetto down there.
Hello.
Little ghetto boy. Living in the ghetto street. What you gonna do, boy? You have to grow up and face responsibility. Boy. I sang that earlier. Okay. Boom. Let's get into what we played. Did you bring stuff for Dig of the Week?
Yeah, I got a couple of things.
Okay.
Reginald Jimmy.
Come on. You're gonna wait till you got boy. I should bring up Steam so we can play marbles after what we played. Unable to connect. What the fuck? Library.
You got your PC's fully operational now?
Correct. Sort of. But tomorrow I'm going to be connecting the 2 terabyte drive. Because I wasn't able to do. I told everybody I was going to do that last week, but I wasn't able to do that due to circumstances out of my control.
Unforeseen circumstances. Correct.
So, yeah, what we played. I got some Dig of the Week too. I got a nice package from Nebulous Prowler. A friend of mine. He's a neat guy. I bet I'm going out on a limb here, Steve. I'm guessing Nebulous Prowler's penis is probably about 18 inches.
Really?
I mean, just judging by the way he acts,
Yeah.
it's just, to me, that's common knowledge. I don't know. So I had this issue earlier.
Yeah.
If I get my text about my issue,
I saw something and I just moved on.
okay, it could have been an issue. Actually, it was an issue. I was telling these fucking idiots. I'm sorry, friends of the program, earlier that the turntables and the mixer and shit, they're always super dusty and shit.
Yeah.
So I went up and got the my little duster thing. And I kind of was doing the dusty thing, but there was a couple of places I'm like, man, when I do this, like what I'm seeing, I was like, oh, there's schmutz on my hand. It wasn't moving. I'm like, all right, motherfucker. So I put a little elbow grease into it, so I'd get up on. I just burnt my finger, but I get up on the, and some of the stuff would come off. And in the process, I guess I bounced maybe the tone arm off the thing. I thought I had the thing latched, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it bounced down or whatever.
Around.
Anyway, so then when I cue this record up, which was going to be the first record we're going to play of the night, and it actually was Herbie Mann's Memphis Underground, fucking stellar record. That we played for the 500th episode, I believe, as a classic homage to Herbie Mann. But anyway, either the record was like this, Steve, like the needle was like would float up in the air. Or if I dusted it further, like to put more tension, more weight on it, it would just go and just skate across the fucking record. It was scratching the fuck out of this record, I'm sure.
Right.
And I couldn't figure it out. And then when I finally removed I'd removed the head shell off the tone arm a couple of times. Looked at it, or I didn't look at it enough. That was my problem. Blew it, put it back in there, But the third time I removed it and looked at it, I guess the needle, the stylus, was actually a little bent. So I kind of bent it back into place, which means it's probably going to fuck up and be done soon. But so I did that, and I was able to get it to play. But I thought we were going to be rocking one turntable tonight, and I was kind of losing that fucking mind. I was shitting in pants.
I could well turntable.
But the Herbie Mann, Memphis Underground, never sleep on Herbie Mann. Fucking solid shit. This was left on the turntable from last week, from Sunday actually.
If you do sleep on Herbie Mann, you might wake up with it. Ass hurting real bad.
Speaking of sleep, this was left on the table right before. I don't know if it was just me and Miss U left. There was we did a little 9-hour stream on Sunday.
9 hours stream.
It was 9 hours, and
Did you ever? Was there any time there's like nobody here, but you're just still streaming?
no.
Okay.
Oh no, there was people here.
I'm talking about you, like the room empty.
No. No. We were jamming.
Where did you pee?
Well, I mean,
A jar.
Well, no, I went off stream and peed.
Okay.
I thought you meant did I go lay down or some shit, or like go up to fucking Waffle House and get a takeout order, or go to Spectrum and dispute my fucking charges.
Go to the playground.
What's that mean? Anyway, before shit really went off the rails, I played this for Miss U, Sleeps Holy Mountain, and so I played side 2 because I left it on turntable. Goodbye. What's up, old radios? Looks like one of those velvet posters you have to cover. Yeah. The lady at the garage sale price her records way too high. Oh god, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm neglecting chat here. Steve's bandmates hooked him on drugs. Oh fuck. Are you fucked up, Steve? You're all messed up.
Nope.
He's messed up.
My bandmates are the furthest from that. I'm the one they need to worry about.
Appreciate you guys.
I am the matador.
Thanks.
I have not played this in so long. Oof. Little Dennis Coffee and the Detroit Guitar Band, Evolution. This is not the cleanest copy in the world. I don't give a flying fuck. It's funky as hell, jammy as hell.
Scorpio on there?
I don't think this one has. Is this one that's got Scorpio?
It's either Evolution or the other one I have.
Yeah, this has Scorpio.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the. What's the other one? Capricorn or no?
It's another chorus. I don't know.
I've got Taurus because I have that. Hold that phone. Hold that fucking phone still. It's It's that one.
Yep.
It's that Taurus is. I have Taurus on the 45.
I see that.
And I have
Scorpio.
Scorpio on the LP.
Yep.
The same Sussex label.
I think
Not exactly.
Sussex is a spin-off of Motown.
I don't know. I'm sure I don't know. Here.
I know that. What's the one? Buddha Records.
Correct. And Rare Earth.
Yeah.
Rare Earth is spelled.
Bob Babbitt.
Angel of Death.
Bob Babbitt on bass.
Double B. So there's going to be a nice to celebrate the anniversary of this record coming out. There's going to be a nice reissue of High on Fire's The Art of War. And more importantly, in this article, and everybody kind of hyping this up, it's hard to see this cover. I apologize for that. But I mean, the art of self, not the art of war, the art of self-defense. I'm fucking stupid. But also in this, teasing this like deluxe. This is a deluxe reissue. This thing is a monster reissue of it. I don't know how they're going to make this any better. But anyway, the point is they also teased ahead and said there is new music afoot for High on Fire, and there was actually footage of them in what looks to be like a studio where like a documentary is being filmed about the band. And I had completely forgotten that this is going to be the first one, not this one. This is the first one. But this new one coming out is going to be the first record they recorded with Cody, who's the dude from Big Business and Murder City Devils. I forgot he became the High on Fire's new drummer. So looking forward to that. And Mr. Bizarro cashed in some bucks to hear that. Nick Tronic cashed in some banana bucks to hear some Yes. And you want to hear? He said, "Play the new one." I was like, "Man, fucking Yes, release a new record?" Jay was like, "No, he's talking about the one with Oliver Lonely Heart." And I'm like, "No, man, did they release something like
That was like 1986.
new?" But I mean, but that's how I talk, like the new one.
Yeah.
It's the new one. That's what he meant, I guess. But that's what he wanted to hear.
When you say ZZ Top, is that Eliminator?
Like, what a great record this is. I love this record.
I can feel no sense of man.
I mean, Owner of a Lonely Heart, obviously major hit and shit like that, but like some of the other tracks are just bangers. It's tough to combine like that 80s vibe with legit prog rock. That seems to be a hard. I mean, Adrian Belew kind of did that. King Crimson, obviously.
Asia.
You think Asia?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were prog band playing in a pop world.
Wasn't Bill Bruford in Asia?
No.
Not Bill Bruford. Who was in Asia? Wasn't there somebody from King Crimson involved with Asia? Mm-hmm. Who was it?
The bass
Bill Bruford.
player.
Reginald Denny.
Blank. Sorry.
Wilson Comstock. See?
Yeah.
Everybody said.
Wilson Pickett.
Everybody said you're messed up. John Wetton.
John Wetton, thank you. I think Carl Palmer played drums on that. Right.
What about Robert Palmer?
No, I wouldn't think.
Actually, Steve turned me on to Robert Palmer. Like some of those 70s Robert Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Those 70s Robert Palmer.
I think Robert Palmer was always good for like a huge, great song every like 8 years.
But those ones that were like weren't on the radio, some good like. Did you get that Blue Eyed Soul?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Blue Eyed Soul,
Big
like real funky, some nice bass lines and shit.
Yeah.
There's some good jams in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I would have shit all over that back in the day. What up, Trish? How are you? Holy shit, is Merv in here? Oh, Merv, what's up, buddy? I was thinking about you earlier today, man. I was like, man, I ain't heard from Merv. What's going on with him? Beaver looks tired. Tuck him in.
Damn, guys.
Let me hit this. Everybody's worried
Sorry,
about
I'm not all wired up for you.
Get wired. Get wired up. Jay wanted to play this, and I was actually kind of feeling this, honestly. Little Van Halen 2. I actually have 2 copies of this. You got a copy of this? I imagine you do.
I think so. That's the one where we changed all the lyrics and went to the beach for the dirty song.
Are you a dirty song guy, Steve? We should do a shot ski.
Skotsky, what you got? I didn't bring any liquor.
Oh.
But I got pop out. Boy, you know, the Food That Made America, they did a really good story on Smirnoff.
Huh?
Like Smirnoff is, they introduced vodka to the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
Like when I was a teenager and started to
never
drink.
put that together.
Like as a kid from the 90s, Smirnoff meant vodka to me. Like, really.
Right.
Yeah. Totally. But I didn't know nothing.
And the exotic one was
Grey Goose.
no. What's the real Russian one?
Pop off.
No, Stolichnaya.
Stolich.
Stolichnaya. Yeah. That was the one that's like, oh, you really want Russian vodka? You want Stolich?
Yeah.
Can we go get it?
Sure. I got it.
Is this mine?
Sure. Sure.
I'd rather.
Actually, my glass is
Your
in there
glass,
too.
I saw it.
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
in there.
That's your
I thought it
name.
was over here, but
That's your name.
I've actually been pretty low key. You guys may think I'm all messed up, but like, I've been really low key tonight. Or I was stone cold sober at 10:30, which is pretty crazy. Moving right along, we'll keep it moving. I pulled this out as a little surprise for our pal Nick Tronic. I want to see if he was paying attention. Pulled out a little gunship, Dark All Day, some fantastic synthwave, some vocal synthwave shit. Really good stuff, man. It's got those 80 vibes, and it covered Time After Time, the Cyndi Lauper song. They do a fantastic rendition of that song, and she just celebrated her 70th birthday today or yesterday. Like within the last 48 hours, she had a birthday. It's really good, man. Hey, Ryan Kidd, what's up, man? How are you, baby? The Kid. Empty chair. Sitting in an angry chair, angry walls and had to pull out the Elder record I picked up last week. This sleeve makes it look like fucking ass shit. But I've been listening to the fuck out of this. Actually, after the show last week, we listened to all fucking 4 sides of this. That may be a grown man record night first, for fuck's sake. Whew. Incredible record. Came out November, I think, last year. Not a good time for Mr. Banana, so I'm playing a little catch up on the Elder game, and man, didn't disappoint. Here's a fantastic 7-inch, which is my nickname in college. Courtesy of Aaron Griffin, Cock Punch. Dude, if you guys have never heard Cock Punch, do yourself a fucking favor. Holy shit. The Rebirth of Cool is the name of the little joint here. Sock Brunch, Fat American, You Booze, You Lose, Skate or Die. I mean, come on. Some of the this has got the best lyrical content on like dude. Got some of the best lyrical content ever for the last like few years. Which was a great little lead in to this fucking monster right here, courtesy of Nebulous Prowler. Fear the Record, of course. I kept his little note up there for me as well. God bless him. This is on like it's an unofficial release. Little Coke bottle, vinyl, cooler,
I think that's the version I have.
cooler, and oh, now I got it stuck in the lip. There's many a slip between the cup and the lip, Steve.
There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many, there's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many, there's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many,
What a fucking monster record. Actually, it's nice. I had to kind of chill out on that record for a little bit. It's one of those I was playing like every week for a little while. And we put it up and we're kind of in the middle like, oh, what are we going to play? And I'm like, I think I'm kind of safe to...
Oh, here's those stickers from last week.
Yeah.
Taste Satanic. That's cool.
Yeah, read what is it? What's it say, Steve?
Riffs rule, singers drool.
Hell yeah.
Tapehead City? What's that from?
That's where I got all those tapes
Oh, that's
from.
the website.
Yeah, the Tapehead City.
Go check them out today.
Books. Check them out. Courtesy of VK. Roots of Psychobilly. We played I've played this. This is one of the most played records in the collection in the past few years. That and that Fear record probably combined would be some of the fucking top shit. And these two together, playing that Fear record, then playing this early Psychobilly shit, which we played side 2, which I can't see without my glasses hardly, but it's got Screaming Lord Sutch, Don Willis, Fat Daddy Holmes, the Scarlets, the Trashmen, Kip Tyler, Vince Taylor, and the Frantics. Quality stuff. I probably play side 1 more than side 2, so I wanted to at least make an effort to play a little side 2.
Do you have the Lord Such album?
Jay does, I believe.
I have it.
You've got it?
I think there's 2 of them.
That's an interesting record.
Well, yeah.
Let's do this shot. Who's doing a shot with us? I've been referred to as a counter clapper. Do that again. Always go off time.
Counterclap.
Shot, 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 shot. Spam them shot emojis. Shot, 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 shot. Oh, I forgot we got the squeeze back. We went out a squeeze back in a while.
Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never sleeps at night.
That's
Squeeze
it. Cheers,
Here's to
everybody.
your squeeze back.
Let's do this for Vic Tieback.
Oh, Vic Tieback?
Yeah.
Vic Tieback.
Alice was a great show. Jerry Reed was on there twice.
Kiss my grits.
So was the dude that played Boss Hogg. He was on there too. That makes it a pretty damn good show, in my opinion.
It's hitting on all the marks, for sure.
Foynley. Oof. Actually, I posted this graphic. When I played this.
You're in love.
Right before we played this is the graphic I played.
You know those people?
Irrelative. Little Dead Cross. Mike Patton, Dave Lombardo. Ooh. Scott Ian.
Oh, I thought that was like a death metal version of Mike Cross.
Lord, forgive us and practice. But we've been drinking whiskey for breakfast.
Drinking whiskey for breakfast. Focus.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry. Steve, do me a favor.
What?
Just reach up there and tap that tape, poke it right the fuck back in. I'm tired of asking people to... No, that's going to fall. That's really close to falling. Because I had that... I went through that earlier, and it was a problem. I was borderline.
Tap the tape.
You just put it back in. Luke, what's up, baby? How are you, Luke? That's one of them Georgia boys, Steve.
Luke. Sorry about your Braves, buddy. The Reds are red hot, baby. Watch out. Get out of the way.
I told Fred. Fred's a Reds fan.
Steamroller.
I told him. I told Fred. Steve's gonna be talking about the Reds when he comes in here.
Well, I'm gonna keep it at bay. I don't get to watch the fucking game, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hulu doesn't have fucking Valley, so fuck it. I hate major MLB. They make the worst fucking decisions.
I think
in
we
the
need
world.
to talk about your language a little bit. Yeah.
And they put Winston-Salem. So what games do you think I can watch? Join the MLB network. You know what I think Braves and Reds are blacked out.
Like always?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have to be like a Mariners fan.
They
and you
don't
get
want
your
my
shit all day
fucking
long.
money. I think I'm gonna drive the fucking. Oh, it's blacked out. I better drive to Cincinnati. It's 7 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, that's extreme. For somebody like here, we're in a void of major
There are
league.
no major league teams. Charlotte was gonna get one, but it never happened.
Charlotte's getting a CDL team next
Yeah.
year. The
Sport talk.
Royal Ravens and moving to
All right.
fucking.
Sorry to digress. You guys were in the deep throngs of what we played.
That was it. That was the last of it.
Is it time for digging it up?
No, it's time to do a little
Marble
little
size?
marble out.
All right, let
Jesus
me
Christ, what are you doing?
clear my palate.
Clearing something. Cleared McLaren.
One pill makes you larger.
Let's go over to race. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like to run.
Twitch?
Correct, because we haven't moved a kick yet. More about that lately.
Oh yeah? You gonna move?
Mm,
You have to?
no, I mean, Nashville will get the next MLB expansion team, then maybe Charlotte or Salt Lake. I'm gonna go pee in the toilet. You want to tell everybody a program show story, Steve?
A program show story.
Yeah. Actually, I can do this.
How are
Hold
the
on.
votes coming? I think Merv. I'm gonna go with Merv. I like number 29. That's my.
I think we
my
do,
birthday's on 29.
I think we do whatever the fuck Murph says, but I got a piece either way.
All right. When was I last here? What were we doing last time I was here? Did I have a show? So I did the Vagabond Saints Eagles tribute last weekend. That was a lot of fun. And I did 3 songs off of Hotel California. I think I did Hotel California, Victim of Love, and The Last Resort. And the last one I mentioned was the one I insisted on singing, which is the one that most people weren't as familiar with, but I didn't care because it was the best song to me on that album. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I've been busy working, and I actually recruited Mike to help me for my summer concert series this year, and we've been going up to Elkin and shooting at a theater up there, and a bunch of Americana and different bands, and so I've kind of mixed it up this year, and I've been real happy with the results. A lot of cool things we've been putting on TV on Fridays. It features like local bands doing original music. That way we don't have to pay any copyright infringements. So yeah, that's kind of important. But yeah, it's been busy chugging along, doing whatever I need to do. Mike's looking for another beer, another Oro.
Those are pretty good.
Get you another one. You're gonna need it. We don't want you to get up again. Yeah. No.
They're white as fuck. It still tastes like good beer. Which I appreciate the fuck out of it. Hank, come on. All right, what do we got? Who's winning? 29. That hut? 29. Yeah, 7 votes. Boom. Exclamation point when this pops up, folks. Exclamation point, play. Exclamation point, play. In the chat, please. Exclamation point, play.
What kind of love have you got? Actually, I also mentioned my wife's really into karaoke lately, so I've been
Karaoke's?
accompanying her every few weeks or so. I don't want to go every week. 'Cause I don't think.
Did you?
For me, going out drinking on a Wednesday night's not a great idea.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Um,
And going out, I don't feel like just going out and drinking tea, sitting in a bar, because I don't want to be around these people. So I need to drink alcohol.
oh,
Oh
if I'm out doing something, I have to be. That's what Cameron was
it's
talking about.
sad,
We're going
it's
to New
sad
York.
that I can't just go out
I know.
and have a good time.
At some point, yeah. At some point, I had to just realize, like, maybe you're just not built like everybody else. Just stop it.
Yeah.
I have to. It's like when I played with James in the Five L's, right? Phenomenal guitar player.
Yeah.
And James was very meticulous about his pedal board and his cables and his picks and everything was in
You're
his
not.
place. And I would show up with a fucking garbage bag full of pedals and cables and half the
Cords
shit
that aren't
fucking
wound
work.
up. Much like this show.
It's like this show. It's like my house. It's like everything I do. It's like it feels the same way. It's just I can pretend and be. I can pretend I'm somebody else, or I can just roll around and revel in my own filth.
There you go.
All right, let's run this fucking race, Steve.
I'm ready.
All right, we got 19
I
people.
think I'm going to win. Have we played this before?
We don't have a track record for us. Oh, going on. Oh.
Why is Jay sitting there?
Who? What the fuck is that? That's incorrect.
Let's go.
Oh,
Is it a mattress?
I like the way this shit looks, though. Look at Luke.
Big bad Luke going down.
Power moves with shower shoes.
Going down the tapeworm. He's first out.
You ever had a tapeworm, Steve?
Hmm.
I was an athletic trainer in high school, and our head athletic trainer, John Burney,
I was an athletic supporter.
great guy, but in his teenage years, for whatever reason, he lived in the Galapagos Islands.
Really?
Yes.
What's going on with Big Bad Luke? Oh, that's just a pointer. I thought, why is he floating above the world?
You saying he's got fucking aimbot? That's what you were saying.
No.
No, throwing shade.
No.
That's Shade City.
I just didn't understand what I was looking at. His red ball. I was looking at his red
I understand
ball.
what you mean. Oh, I understand he's out in front, Steve.
A little red eye going.
Oh, right in the old colon bowel. What's this hat like falling off of me? My dad gave me a new hat.
How much did you have to pay for it?
He was trying to charge me for it. He said $5.
That's so funny.
And I was like, I ain't got $5. And he was like,
Oh, there goes somebody off the nebulous flower went off the board.
and he kept his hand out.
Did I
and
say
said,
nebulous flower?
flour? He said $5. And I'm like, man, I got $5.
Aaron is off the. Nope, he's still in the game.
And then my dad said $2.
Really?
I was like, man, I got $2.
Well,
and he was like, $1.
He's a huckster, man. Look at that! Whoa! Bitching through there. Oh, somebody.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Clamington?
Whoa.
What does that say?
Whoa.
Clamington Diggerson?
Clamington Diggerson. Making a name for
I'm
himself.
not Michael familiar with that.
Look at Luke.
But he's staying the course.
Stay on the course.
Here he is, baby, your winner.
Shaborks!
Sheboygan.
Oh my lord.
Kellyanne Sheboygan.
We just flew off the fucking. Wow, 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 wow.
I'll take fifth.
Let's wait for the official results. None of this means anything until the
Here
judges.
comes Carl.
Until judges.
Boink.
Carl. There's Eric Bauer back here.
Who are we waiting on?
Eric Bauer.
Bringing up the rear.
Pacific Northwest, stoned out of his mind. Fucking Pacific Northwest people. I know how they are. It's all free out there. You can go down to DMV,
Yeah.
get your license renewed,
Yeah.
get some heroin.
Free.
Same line.
Yeah.
You get methadone and fucking your card renewed. Take your eye test, methadone, same line.
Yeah.
Pretty convenient. We're waiting on somebody? Wait. Hold the fuck on. Oh.
It's you.
Well, that was a good race.
You winner. We do have a winner, by the way.
Big Bad Luke.
It's official.
Power moves with shower shoes.
What was his time?
Stellar. Let's see the final results. I can't make my cursor work. I am cursor. Can't make. I can't. Take! Make her stop eating her foot.
That has nothing to do.
Yeah, she's eating her foot.
Don't eat your foot. Don't eat your foot.
I hear that fucking in my sleep. It's fucking awful.
Slurpy McSlurpers.
It's awful. It's actually awful. But yeah, good job. Good job,
Okay.
Luke. Let's get it. Oh, I need to get my package. You want to get my package for me? Or
Where is it?
it's on the leatherottoman.com.
Hey, it's still early. We're gonna play it again.
You're gone, fat boy. You fat boy. And my dad gave me the new bass hat, which comes with a magazine subscription. But it's not a comfortable hat to wear backwards, which I like. But I like the fact that it says member.
That's how much we like it. We're gonna play it twice.
I felt like that was kind of tough. Did I make it tighter? What he say? So it sticks on my head better? Oh yeah. But I don't want to be the tight backwards hat guy because that shit looks fucking. Oh, it's crispy. It's crispy, baby. I had to make it a little. See, that's too tight for me. I don't like a tight hat. Did you try my chip and salsa in there? Or did you bring them in? Oh, I thought that's what you were doing.
I just opened it for you.
Okay. Oh, you did?
I just started it.
I Consuelo. What you got in your sack, Steve?
Well, I brought 3 cassettes. I actually was moving Jim's. I got all those shirts, from Jim when Jim died. We got all his stuff, and I got a ton of T-shirts. But I found 3 cassettes amongst the stuff that you were doing. You were talking about cassettes this week.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was talking about cassettes. Yeah.
A little Roxy Music, Country Life.
Oh, that's cool.
A really good album from the 70s, I think, late 70s.
I don't have that one. I got a few Roxy Music.
Here's a Tears for Fears, The Secrets of Love. I'm not familiar with this album.
Oh.
It's Post, I think. Post Big Chair. Now
Still,
this one,
you guys are fans.
I'm not sure what this is. It looks like it's a Spanish. Yeah, well, it's from Spain, maybe. Spa. But looking at the title, my guess it's a Tom Petty album.
Oh, dude, that's super fucking dope. Look at this. Like a Spanish import Tom Petty record?
I think. I mean, I'm not familiar with all of his albums, but it says, let's see. The one that makes me think it's Tom Petty, I Need to Know is on side B, this B side. Listen to Her Heart and I Need to Know. It's got to be Tom Petty.
Sure.
I need to know.
That's awesome. Where would that have came from? Had done been
Spain.
Okay. Let's take it easy. No, where would you have acquired that?
It was in Jim's shit, all of Jim's stuff.
Gym tape. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, about
How many more you got?
looks like I got 1, 2, about 5.
I don't know what's in Nebulous's package. Just you want to do all yours, and I'll just do all mine.
Okay.
Because I don't know what it is.
Sure. Okay, we'll do that. So,
Steve would know the Tears for Fears song "Showing the Seeds of Love."
Yeah,
That's on that
That's
tape.
on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Showing the seed. So I went to when I went and met Glenn Scott, who used to be a weatherman at WXI 12. We're working on our 70th anniversary, so I'm trying to reach out to all these alumni. I actually went to Hendersonville, which is you have to go to Asheville and then south to get there. There's no easy way to get there from.
I think Aaron Griffin is from close to there.
They have a bunch of white squirrels running around.
That's racist. Take it easy.
And so when I got done, I had time. I went to Harvest and got a couple of things there.
Oh wow, you went to Harvest Records?
Yeah,
That's probably my favorite record store.
it's up there.
Yeah.
I got a Willie Dixon. It's called "I Am the Blues" on Columbia.
Jesus Christ, this is OG?
I don't know. I think it's a compilation.
Okay.
I think,
It's got that compilation.
and I think it's a reissue. Little Willie Dick. You can't go wrong with that.
Hell yeah, that's
How many Zeppelin songs are on there? I'm serious. I Can't Quit You, Baby. You Shook Me. Yeah, those are both on here. There's Backdoor Man's on here. Seventh Son, Spoonful. I Ain't Superstitious. I mean, I'm Your Hoochie Coochie Man, Little Red Rooster. And it's loaded with
wow, that's crazy.
bangers. And this little
Murph says he has albino squirrels in Asheville.
Yeah. Cool. So this one is one of those like psychedelic era albums.
Oh, I know
that
this.
You see,
Mr. Bizarro. I know this from Mr.
this
Bizarro.
is Ultimate Spinach. It's called Behold and See. What
I don't
year
think
is
that's
this?
the same one he has.
But it's in really good shape. So I was like, you know what?
This is
It's more than I would pay for normal
Dude.
used records, but I don't. It's not something I'm going to find in my
dude. This is
local
Oh,
haunts.
this is a great band.
Yeah,
I think the one he has is different looking than that.
yeah.
But wow, that's fantastic. This is great stuff. Have you listened to this
Yeah,
yet?
oh yeah.
That's fantastic
Yeah.
stuff.
And so then I, a week or two later, had to take my daughter to a concert. She went and saw, what's the band? It was a pretty decent
It's
kind of boy band, yet metal band, yet
not Avenged Sevenfold, but
no.
it's something seven, isn't it?
No.
No.
I'll think of it tonight later. Anyway, so I dropped her off, and I had like 6 hours to kill because she wanted to get there early so she could get a good spot. It was at the Raceway in Richmond.
MT says Ultimate Spinach made 2 albums. Bizarro has the first. That must be the second one that you got
Yeah.
because it looks different. That's cool.
It's not Fallout Boy. The fuck is it? God damn it! I'll think of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I had time to kill, so I went and kind of discovered Richmond. I started at the Poe Museum, which was awesome. And I've seen a lot of history. I lived in Savannah and I lived in Winston-Salem. We got Old Salem, but there was something special about the history of something surrounding Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. So after that, I just went and I tried to find where the Libby prison. It's no longer there. They actually, if you know the Civil War, Libby Prison was this
I know the
famous
Civil
prison
War,
in
but-
Richmond that housed Union officers, which I think a lot of them escaped. But anyway, the prison had been moved. They moved it to Chicago for some reason, and then they demolished it for a parking lot or something like that. But in its place, they put the Virginia Holocaust Museum.
What he say?
But I shot video of this whole day, and it's funny because I walked around that building.
Isn't that where Hitler was locked up?
I went around that building 3 times. I could not find the door to get in. I couldn't figure out how to get into the museum. I did. There was a train car out front. I thought maybe you go into the train car.
Nope. Stop it. Stop it.
And
But
you never come out.
But that's the most stoner shit I've ever. I was walking around this museum and I could never find the front door.
I'm serious. I couldn't find the door.
It's
But I
like-
did find a really cool record store, and I gotta give props to this record store called Vinyl Conflict. It is really for a town record store.
Sure.
It's amazing.
Town Bank.
And their like new arrivals section was like 6 rows deep, and it was all shit that it's not. You're not gonna find any garbage in there. It's already been kind of handpicked and put out as new arrivals.
No garbage.
And the prices were decent. And if you guys are hard punk fans, and I know some of you like Scotty, I don't know if you've been to this place in Richmond. It's not far from where you are. I highly recommend it. The first one I got is one that I think Mike has. Was a gift from.
Nope, I bought it.
You bought it. Yeah, you did. It's the Black Market Brass
Woo!
album. Because when I heard it, I decided I really wanted to have my own copy. And it's great.
Correct.
So this is a promo copy. It's a white label promo copy. I don't know. So I was really, really happy to pick that up. And see the cover. The cover is just wicked. It's just like...
Yeah, it looks like a metal record. Oh, it's Afrobeat.
Afrobeat with a skull with a snake going through it. Kind of crazy. This one, apparently, I've been told I already have it. It's one of those where
That's not the one I was... I don't know. I don't know.
The Billy Gibbons.
Have you not looked to check yet?
Well, I'm behind in updating my database.
Yeah, but didn't you look to see
So,
if you...
what?
Nothing?
I think 2020 is when it's 2021, 2020, something like that. Billy Gibbons solo record called Hardware. And it's got a car just like a Lemonade on the front.
Nice. Race car. You into race cars, Steve?
Not really.
All right.
Last but not least, for $12, hell yeah. Also, I got
MT bought that record after Hit It
What
Over
does this
America.
remind you of?
Oh, Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck is green. Vinyl Conflict. with
Wow,
Mr.
what a
Yuck.
sticker. We need to do a record night sticker like this.
Yeah.
I mean, low key. We need to, like, seriously do that.
Yeah.
Don't forget, coming up, when me and Cameron do the road trip, there's going to be a limited drop of a shirt just for the length of time that we're on this road trip, and then it's going to be gone forever.
It's interesting.
It's the Cubs graphic
Oh, yeah.
on a shirt, and it's going to be gone forever.
You got me another Gen X album,
Oh, I don't have any.
Kiss Me Deadly, which is great. It has, which I didn't realize that this was a Gen X song. I thought it was a Billy Idol solo song. It's got Dancing With Myself on here. I thought that was a Billy Idol song.
Dance with
I'm wrong.
myself. It was. I mean, popular wise, it definitely was.
I think it actually was reissued during his popularity, but it was actually a Gen X.
Have you listened to this?
It sounds like the one I've heard on the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's a very polished song.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a punk song, really.
No.
But
Maybe
cool.
I'm
That's
wrong.
awesome.
I don't know.
What
So
is he,
yeah, that was what I picked up in the past few weeks. There may be some others I don't remember.
What does he say in the Doors movie? If somebody can do it, I can do it. When he's in the bar.
Who? Billy Idol?
Yeah, he's in the Doors movie.
Doing what?
He's in the bar scene. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, dude. He says, if somebody can do it, I can do it.
Referring to what?
I can't remember. They're like something about filmmaking or something.
No.
But they're like just slugging beers and, oh, what does he say? Somebody will know. Somebody will know.
He said, Lisa, you're tearing me apart. Oh, hi, Brad.
Oh, fucking Tommy Wiseau.
And scene.
No,
Tommy Wiseau.
no, how, oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't hit her. Oh, hi, Mark.
I think Billy Idol played Steve Fever in the Doors movie. Holy shit. I think that just may have blown my mind. Oh, all right. Check this out. Books. Check them out. A package from the legendary Nebulous Prowler.
Is social on there?
Look at the when he does Mikey Bananas. It's got like the Metallica thing on the M's.
Yeah.
Got the fragile sticker. This motherfucker can package.
This motherfucker can pack it.
Fragile phonograph. Records inside. Keep away from heat and sunlight. Do not bend or crush.
A lot of instructions.
Look at that.
Did he make that?
I don't know, but when he sends shit, it has that shit on it. That's fucking next level shit.
That's next level. I've already opened it for you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I can't swing a knife on anything?
I already burst your bubble. I didn't want to get stabbed.
Butt stab.
But
He made a bunch of copies, he said.
But check them out.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, it's some thick ass foam. Look at that foam.
Dig that phone.
Dude.
Put that on the turntable.
Squeeze that. That is satisfying as fuck. Low key.
Make a good pillow.
Those aren't pillows.
Retro Denny.
Those aren't cushions.
Well, it's got a bag that looks like a brassiere.
Brazil.
Or a safety vest. I'm gonna want to wear this as a safety vest. Alright, I'm stuck. Safety vest. Every day's a great day. Oh shit. Jerry's Kids. Kill, kill, kill. Oh fuck. Wow. One of my favorite like hardcore bands of all time, if not the very favorite. Close. I just heard Sancho.
Reginald.
That is so fucking killer, dude. Oh my god, I've never even... I just saw what was next. I bought this last fucking week, dude. And I put it back. That is legendary. Dude, I don't have my glasses in here. I can't read this. Give me a date, Steve.
89.
89. 88?
88 on Paid Explosion, 89 on Tang.
That looks like an OG.
Well,
Like the shit I've got is a fucking... I've got a boot
I'd
of
say
that.
it's maybe a second year reissue, like a. I mean, it's on Tang. It's on Tang.
Wow.
Probably 1989.
And then this final one. Dude. Nebulous Prowler. Let me tell you something. This dude. This guy's a psychomaniac. And he must be a fucking mind reader. I've had this in my cart. I've almost ordered it on Amazon. And also last week when I bought that Elder record, I had this in my arms and I put it back because I was like, too much at one time, take it easy. But I realized this is essential. You better grab it. It's two of my favorite Melvin's records that I only own on CD. And then they went and they squished them together into one fucking LP release. And they've never been really released on vinyl before. It's the Melvin's Bulls and the Bees,
Oh yeah.
which I have as that Scion promo CD.
Mm-hmm.
I was quoting this the other night while we were streaming. If anybody knows, the whole world is watching. I must have missed my calling. That's the theme song of this fucking show. The whole world is watching. I must have missed my calling. Plus, it also includes the EP Electro Retard, which has the Melvin's cover of Youth of America. Which is where I discovered the Wipers. This leads me down a whole fucking thing, right? And nowadays, I have to think, like, do I like the Wipers OG version better than the Melvin's cover? Or is the Melvin's cover of Youth of America better than the Wipers version. It's close for it. It's actually really close. And how often can you say that about like a cover version of a song? Or you can say like, especially something so seminal that you're like, it's not like where the original, you know it and it was popular and you don't give a fuck. And then your favorite band did it and it was heavy and or punky and you're like, yeah, they did it better. No, I like both versions
it's like
so much.
The Allman Brothers' Dreams. I think Molly Hatchet might have done a better job with it.
Dude, I had it in my hand, Nebulous Prowler. Had it in my arms like this with all those 7 inches and that fucking Rolling Stones and the Elder, and I put it back because it was just too much for the time. But Jesus damn, man.
Karma reached out and put it back in your hand.
That's so fucking funny, man. 9 Inch Nails hurt. Johnny Cash version is better. Actually,
I agree.
This week I was singing that in my car, scream singing it for some reasons. But like,
it is good though. That
I like both of those versions.
Really good. If you go online, there's a show that's on PRX Remix called Song Exploder, and they take a song and they break it down. They talk to the artist and they listen to these things that you don't hear normally in the mix. They talk. Trent Reznor talked about Hurt, and they played all this shit. And there's a lot going on in that song that you don't really pay attention to.
I love 9 Inch Nails version, but Johnny Cash's version is it perhaps supersedes it in weight. Probably that's right when his wife died. Remember the video had his wife
I'm
in
gonna
it?
look at Bold State. Might be one of the better things that Rick Rubin's done.
What?
With Johnny.
Well, Johnny Cash. Yeah, sure. But I love both of them. But I think the inertia behind like what, because there was something. It was right when there was some catastrophic event that kind of connected with the Johnny Cash version, which made it have an emotional weight to it. Which is really an unfair comparison when you compare it to the original because it doesn't have that connection to it. But both are phenomenal.
I mean, he didn't die too long after that.
It was close.
We all know this guy's dying. He's singing this song.
I don't know if he was sick and he was about to die, or his wife,
June Carter.
Yeah, June Carter died, or was like about to die, or something. But remember the video? She like walks down the stairs or something and looks at him. There's something weird that I don't know. Anyway, but it's very similar because both of those versions are incredible, in my opinion. The same with Youth of America. The Melvins version and the Wipers version is absolutely phenomenal. And I have a hard time. I'm nostalgic about the Melvins version because I heard it first, and that led me to the Wipers. But anyway, to have both of these, and the song I'm talking about, The War on Wisdom. The whole world is watching. I must have missed my fucking calling. Woo! That's all I'll say to that shit. Ace Frehley, New York Groove is better than the OG by Hello. I don't know that one.
I don't know the OG on that.
I don't know the OG. No.
Ace is coming to Winston in August.
Yeah. I think Jay has put in his name to give him a pedicure before the show.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tanky. What are you doing, Tanky? I see you down there.
Yeah.
Making noises about it. Let's take a quick commercial break, though. Because that was Dig of the Week. Hey, Nebulous Prowler. Holy shit, dude. The firmest of fucking handshakes. Like fucking always.
Yeah, Reznor said that song
Holy
is
shit.
Reznor said that song isn't mine anymore. And that's the highest compliment you can get.
Yeah.
As a cover artist.
God bless him for turning it loose. Because he knows, but like, yeah.
Where's she from?
Thank you. Quit being weird. All right, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with a soda. You brought sodas and chips?
Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't, it would have been a problem. That may or may not be cameraman passed out on the floor.
That is Cameron. I took that photo.
You did take that photo when he was asleep on the floor.
Yep.
4th of July.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Or New Year's. It was either New Year's or 4th of July.
He had a lot more hair back then.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No. He 100% does not. All right, we'll be right back. More.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
Devil stick.
Simple, easy, basic. Add a little push and pull. Windmill or the spin maneuver.
Original devil stick.
Or the figure 8 move. We got what we call the roll.
Devil stick.
Accept no imitation.
What it is, kids. The original Harvey Freeman Devil Sticks by Panax Consumer Products.
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need Phone Relief, the amazing new hands-free phone sensation that's sweeping the nation. Is that phone in the neck giving you a giant pain in the neck? Then you need Phone Relief. Watch. Simply attach the special double-back fastener to any phone. Then attach the Phone Relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free, there's never been anything like it. It fits so securely to your phone, your hands are free to do virtually anything. Yet the padded headset removes this easily. And it's fully adjustable. It works on any phone, even remotes. You can use it anywhere, anytime, indoors or outdoors. It's absolutely phone-nominal. Interrupted again, your work will never get done. But with Phone Relief, you'll be amazed at how much more you can get done in a day. Look, office work is a juggling act for poor Mr. Bumble, but you won't miss a beat with your hands-free headset. A must for the entire office. Work will go quicker and easier with Phone Relief. Look, this hands-free earphone costs almost $200, and you have to stick it in your ear. But Phone Relief works with your favorite phone. You won't believe you ever lived without it. It's the ultimate in hands-free phone design. The amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. But we urge you to call now. Due to the incredible demand, our operators are giving away additional units at tremendous discounts on all of today's orders. Look again at how easy it is to go hands-free with the amazing Phone Relief. An outstanding value at just $12.95. Does it make any sense to talk like this when finally there's an easy way to go hands-free with Phone Relief? Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last phone of the neck call.
Credit card users call toll-free 1-800-257-1234. Sorry,
No
no
fucking
COD. Call
CODs!
1-800-257-1234. Or send check or money order for just $12.95 plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Phone Relief, P.O. Box 2889, Atlanta, Georgia 30301. Credit card users call now.
Well, hello, mister, don't you worry. Sister, you know Hardee's always treats your family right. A variety show, mother that's like no other. Our burgers are all charbroiled and a real delight. You've got a voice at Hardee's, there's a choice at Hardee's.
The Hardee's Variety Show starring the Big Deluxe, a quarter-pound of charbroiled beef with all the fixins. The Big Twin, 2 charbroiled patties, lettuce, cheese, special sauce. And our famous cheeseburger, now playing exclusively at your neighborhood Hardee's.
So bring the sisters and baby brother, feed 'em all for a song, mother. Hardee's the taste that brings you back. Hardee's the taste that brings you back. Hardee's the place that brings you back again.
All the stuff I loaded in last week all of a sudden doesn't work. Like the open and the rejoin, when I go to, I didn't move them. Maybe I did move them. Perhaps I moved them.
I think you might have moved them.
I might have moved them. Maybe that's why it's having trouble pointing to where they are. Because we had that trouble with the open, but you wasn't here for that.
No.
We did the joke. Boom, boom, boom. We'll hit the open. Goes to black.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Just like this. We'll go to the rejoin. Oh, it goes to black. Yeah.
It's good to run through your rundown before the show.
No. You know,
Punch it up. Okay, everything's there.
This just all disappeared. I don't know. Well, but, which means just so to speak's probably not there either.
Probably not.
Can I relink it? Keep talking, Steve. Fill the gaps. Fill the gaps. Gaps.
I'm going to take my daughter to get a serpentine belt tomorrow.
What the fuck?
Then I'm going to go set up OBS for Sunday at the fellowship.
Where's the new so to speak graphic? Where'd you put that?
Dude.
Soda Memorial. Alright. I'll find it. Just keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak, intro revision.
That's probably it.
Sure. Let's do that.
So to speak.
Boom. So we're jumping into so to speak action. Live and loud, so to speak action. I can't even see what the light switch is. What the fuck? Oh, the Frisco Burger. Holy shit.
So to speak?
Yes, so to speak.
Have a Dr. Pepper here.
Okay. We've not done this Dr. Pepper?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know I haven't with you. Maybe you've done it with Jay, or at least before Jay left the building.
Sure.
Strawberries and cream.
Okay.
Strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. And yeah, this ought to be. I mean, I love Dr. Pepper.
Sure.
I love strawberries, but not sure I would want them together.
Dog is ready for so to speak? 100%. I'm going to Carl it. Actually, the canteen's rolling. I'll leave Carl for Carl in it.
That reminds me of.
Whoa, that's good. Holy shit. I don't fuck with full flavor sodas.
Right. But when you're doing soda speak, you want to.
Right. But that's not
only fair.
So a lot of times, like full sugar sodas are very off-putting for me for that reason. That is not. I want to pour that over pancakes and like fuck on top of it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Imagine soaking pancakes in that. I mean like soaking. And just cutting that shit up with a fork.
That's good. That'd be good with some like an ice cream float with that.
Yup. That is really good.
With some peach cobbler.
That tastes like when you do the, when you make the homemade strawberries and cream, the little cups, the little cake cups. You put strawberries and you put the whipped cream on.
Yeah.
It tastes just like that.
Yep.
It really does. Holy shit, that is so good.
Oh,
Bill said the no sugar version of that is pretty good. So they do have a no sugar version.
Probably does.
Which is what I would fuck with. Yeah. That is really good though. For a down the middle soda, like a main.
So
brand.
it's like a free version, not a diet. Because Diet Coke is not the same as Coke Zero.
Correct.
I mean free version. I mean a zero version.
You mean health-wise, or you just?
No, I'm
mean
just wondering. The
flavor-wise?
Dr. Pepper sugar-free version, is it like zero or is
Or
it
a diet?
diet? Because there's a difference in the taste.
I think when they do their flavors, I think they do the zero. I think.
I think you're right.
Especially
'Cause
nowadays.
it's closer to the original flavor.
Correct. I think that's kind of the thing they're doing nowadays is they try to stay to that.
That's what the kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to eat that stuff in the cups?
Is that Destiny?
Is that her name? No.
She's in the Action Jackson.
This is Action. This is Action Jackson.
Oh, is that Valonia? I get them mixed up.
Who's the chick from Prince's?
The Prince girl that's in the Action
Jackson.
movie.
You can't say that because you're messed up. You're on drugs. You're on drugs.
The
I'm on
world's
drugs.
on drugs. The world's on drugs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Eating their slugs.
What are you want?
Do one more show.
Pork Chop used to play that song, actually.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to reload this in soon.
Chip Chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just, help me out. That's not gonna work.
I tell you, I'll give you a serving suggestion right now.
Oh, perfect.
It's not a soda, but I went to McDonald's. Right now, you can get a Grimace shake.
What the fuck is that?
It's purple. I don't know what the flavor is. It's very vanilla-like. It's very sweet. It's extremely sweet. But here's what I did. I got an iced coffee for whatever, $2. With no sweetener. I don't like to get any syrup in my iced coffee, so it's plain. Sure. It's like cream and coffee and ice. But then you drink down about half of that Grimace shake, and then you refill the cup with iced coffee and the Grimace shake. And
okay.
Just do a little amazing.
Two things I would like to point out.
Yeah.
Number one, something that's been stuck in my craw. I've actually had dreams about this the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like a weekend dream. Like, not of having the dream on the weekend.
So you won't dream it during the week?
No, but I'm dreaming about doing this on a weekend.
Okay.
Which is
weekend dream.
Which is a very Mike Miller thing to do.
Yeah. And what is that?
Pancake about yay size.
We're back on pancakes.
Yeah. Pancake about this size.
Yay size. A stack?
No.
Short stack?
Single pancake.
Just a single pancake.
Link sausage.
Yeah.
Roll that bitch up.
Yeah.
Dip it in syrup.
Okay. That seems normal.
Yeah. I mean, that's not things that I eat because it's but like, I've actually been dreaming about that. Second point is, I told you this earlier today when you talk about doing the shake thing. When I worked at Arby's, I was a shift leader or whatever, shift manager. I was some sort of manager. So I'll often, for a period,
it's always the better employees that get screwed with more responsibility.
Of course, yeah. I mean, some people couldn't open a fucking umbrella, but I can fucking handle shit. Even at 1920, I could make shit work. That's when I first started learning, like, but I had to walk in and cut the alarm off. That was the worst part of the whole thing, was cutting the alarm off. And sometimes you hit like bop, 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 and it doesn't work.
You finger fuck it, and then like, oh, the police are coming.
No, I finger fuck it.
Silent alarm.
So I do it again.
Do y'all have a silent alarm?
No.
We do.
No.
So we don't know, like.
But sometimes it's not a finger fuck thing. Sometimes you hit the thing, but somebody had changed the alarm. Nobody tells the guy coming in the morning. They had to change it because they had some rogue employee the night before. Fuck you guys, I'll come back and shoot everybody in this whatever. So they changed the alarm.
Apollonia. I think you're right. I think it is Apollonia.
But anyway, that was the worst part of that. Come in and the alarm goes off. Anyway, so I would do my like normal morning like opening manager shit. When I got done with all my prep, my little breakfast treat.
Yeah.
When we cooked everything up, I would get one of those. You guys remember the Arby's apple turnovers?
Mm-hmm.
You probably do, right? I take one of those turnovers, I put it in a medium cup, and then I go over to the fucking shake machine with that hot ass apple turnover and fill it up with like milkshake on top of it. Usually vanilla. Like a vanilla milkshake on top of a hot ass apple turnover.
Yeah.
That was my breakfast. Yeah, I was a fat fuck. Anyway.
Potato chips, how my mouth does drip. Potato chips, how my mouth does drip.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying. Those are thick. Papas. Look at that. Es delicioso. Ah! Sting City.
Good time.
Football town in America. What are we doing for Chip Chat? You said you've got a fucking cachet.
I have such a cachet, and right now I'm still trying to get through with the stuff that's been hanging around in my room for so long, because I've got some more stuff I got when I went up to Aville and Richmond.
Why is it off-putting when you say Aville?
I don't know. You don't like Aville? I like Aville.
I don't know. I don't care for that.
So here's another Carolina kettle chip. It is, I will say, April is the date on that, so it might be a little off-putting. However, I hope not.
Aren't these the people I called out for saying?
Yeah. Something
Carolina barbecue, and
it wasn't Carolina barbecue. Yeah, it was like a regular fucking.
It was like a barbecue
KC
chip.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bullshit. But it is an NC company. I think they're in Raleigh. 1 in 6 Snacks is the name of the company. Carolina Kettle, change the world. By purchasing this bag, you have donated 5 cents to your local food bank. That would be the Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest North Carolina. In 2015, 1 in 6 people in America did not know where their next meal would come from. I think in Winston-Salem, that's about 4 in 6.
I don't know where my next breath's coming from. Does that make any difference?
And we're out to change that. For over 65 years, my family's been selling deliciously different snacks. Now it's time to give back. Thanks for helping us make a difference. That's Josh Mohanan, by the way.
Life is like Star Wars. It's overrated.
Or Monahan, sorry. To achieve the ultimate crunch, we start with the finest potatoes. Yeah, right. Available. Then hand cook them. Small batch kettles. Hand cook them. Cook them in your hands. These freshly cooked chips are then seasoned to perfection. This is nothing tastes better than Carolina summer day than a low country crab boil. What do you think of that?
What'd you say?
Nothing tastes better on a Carolina summer day than a low country crab boil. I could get down with that.
What?
I love a low country crab boil.
What the fuck's that got to do with North Carolina?
Well, down east, you got crab boils. It's the South Carolina thing more. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Give me that number. No.
Well, they didn't say North Carolina. It just says Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It says Carolina.
Fair enough.
Coastal crab boil.
Okay.
The Carolina. Here's the thing: the Carolina Low Country ain't in North Carolina.
No.
The Carolina Low Country is Beaufort, that area of South Carolina, and it also bleeds into Savannah. So Savannah's kind of it's also the Low Country.
More than
you just
North
don't call it the Low Country.
More than North Carolina, for sure.
It's yeah.
Which is where people like, oh, North Carolina, like, oh, shrimp and grits, and I'm like, nope. I never even fucking heard of shrimp and grits until I was 35 years old. That was not a thing.
The best
here.
shrimp and grits I ever had was actually made by a friend of mine who was a really good chef, but he didn't work at a restaurant. And every time I go to a restaurant, their shrimp and grits are way lacking as to what I've had. I've had the best, so it's hard to bring it up. Anyway, so here we have a crab chip basically in a kettle chip.
Okay.
Right? Is that what we're expecting? A crab chip and a kettle chip. And if you know what crab chip is. Old Bay seasoning. If you're familiar with Old Bay, if you're gonna have a crab boil, if you're gonna have a shrimp boil, you need Old Bay seasoning.
If you're anywhere near the New Bay, you need to back the fuck off.
Get on the Old Bay.
Jump back on the Old Bay.
Yeah, because that's where it's at.
You need to hold that fucking phone.
What's that? We put all the dead motherfuckers in there. Oh, the dead cats? Yeah. Yeah, we killing motherfuckers up in this bitch. Killing bitches. Killing niggas.
Appears to be lighter on the seasoning, but after
who makes the best crab chip?
That's the crab chip.
Yeah.
But
Up here we got spider eggs.
What is pink thing?
Spider eggs. Serious spider
Here,
eggs. Good as fuck.
here's an unfair comparison.
Pink don't want it.
Damn big ass spider.
It's too much sauce. She'll fucking diarrhea everywhere. She eats 2 inches of the wrong thing. She diarrheas everywhere.
2 inches?
I don't mean drops turds. She does that anyway. I mean diarrhea.
We
like
know what diarrhea is.
Stain the carpet
we know,
diarrhea.
We know turds are not involved in diarrhea.
Correct. But no, it's an unfair comparison for this reason. The Utz chip, which is the quintessential crab chip. What's an Utz crab chip look like, Steve?
What's it look like? It looks like
it's orange as your mom's fucking
it's
panties.
really orange.
Deep, dark orange.
But the
seasoned
bag
fucking
is
hell.
really orange, so maybe that leads you to think the chip is orange. But I think
These-
there's a lot more seasoning on the crab chip.
But these look naked. They look like a normal kettle chip. But after further inspection, there's some good seasoning on this. It's just it's misleading that it's not super colored. But there's a lot of seasoning
But
on
I think
this.
if you want more seasoning, you would go with the Utz. These are good. I like that it's a crab chip or a kettle chip.
I wouldn't even say these are lightly seasoned though. I think there's just not as much like color to it. I think they're pretty heavily seasoned in a very good way. They're very good chip. I just think the Utz uses a lot more like orange fucking food coloring. They're not on the same plane, but I think the color would lead you to believe they're like this, or they're really like this. You know what I'm saying? Beaufort, HHI, Savannah, definitely that area, low country.
Hilton Head Island.
Yeah. South of Georgetown.
The Fusky Island, where you have the Gullah.
Gullah Island.
Going. Please let me know if you're going to be here. Biddy in the field. We have Biddy in the field, which is chicken on a salad. Biddy in the field. I did a commercial for a Gullah restaurant in the Beaufort area, and the guy talked just like that.
What's the Gullah cuisine? How is that different from normal cuisine? Let's get into it.
It's almost like Caribbean spice in a way.
Lot of mercy, right near the beach, boy. You're making me wonder what's different about their cuisine, though. Although
I don't know. I couldn't afford to eat there. So.
I've been doing the Mediterranean thing. I've been doing a lot of like rice and beans and rice and peas. Just as a supper.
Eating beans? Yeah. On Mediterranean? Oh, you can eat Mediterranean. Not keto.
No. I'm fruits, veggies, nuts,
Nice.
legumes.
I could do that all day.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I'm hungry. I ate a couple of peaches or a pear, handful of peanuts, some wheat thins.
You're not going to go paleo, right?
No, I'm just doing it's just good healthy shit.
Yep.
Like soul food with a lot of seafood.
Soul food, love seafood. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which is awesome. Dude, I wish I could find that. There's 2 times I've had. Okay, we're long. What time is it? We're 2:01. We're good. I'm telling this fucking story, Steve.
Okay.
I pay this internet bill. No, look, like I said, it wasn't until I was like a professional man, in my late 20s probably, we started like we're working for the TV station, or we're taking clients out to lunch and shit like that. We started going like fancy restaurants like Lucky 32s and shit like that. That's when I started hearing about shrimp and grits. Now I love shrimp. I love grits.
This is the super room right here.
Although I didn't grow up with my mom like making grits. I didn't grow up eating grits. But anyway, 'cause my mom didn't care for it. But anyway,
Look at that.
I started seeing what it was, and I'm like, oh, it's something a little more in a different region than where we're from, but this is cool. And I tried it. It was good. And I had some positive experiences and some nice restaurants and stuff. But the 2 times, me and a main anchor at our television station and the satellite truck operator go down to cover a fucking hurricane at the coast of North Carolina, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. It was going to be a bad one. This is the one. There's a picture of us in the. We woke up because we had to take a nap because we were exhausted. The power was out. No. The power wasn't out. The TV thing was going on.
Yeah.
It was like flashing like tornado warning. We had the windows open. I'm sleeping in the same room as the anchor, and I'm like hitting him. I'm like, yo, dude, get up. I was like, look, that's a tornado warning. We're on the 3rd floor. On the beach. And I was like, look on the TV. I was like, that's here. That's like this block. Like, not this county. This block. But we got to go. So we went down to the fucking 1st floor and hid in a goddamn bathroom. The guy that ran the place told me to go back to our room. I was like, on the 3rd floor? I'm like, you can kiss 140% of my ass. There ain't, dude, what do I look like here?
We'll go back to your room.
I was like, where's the bathroom on the lobby floor? He's like, right over there. So I was like, I herded our whole fucking crew into the bathroom. And there's a picture of us all on our fucking phones in the bathroom, like looking at the fucking radar and shit. Anyway, just so happened, that was a Hilton hotel. It was a Hilton, like, right on the beach. Which is rare for North Carolina to have a major chain on the beach like that, right? But it was also one of the only restaurants that was open on the island. So, as fucking gnarly and just take whatever you're thinking this situation is, I don't want to over-exaggerate. Multiply it times 5. Shit was fucking gnarly. But the entire time, whenever we would come out from doing whatever, I guess because it was a safe place for them to stay and they had to work or whatever, the fucking 3.5, I'll give it a 3.5, 4-star restaurant in the Hilton stayed open. And that was part of our account and da-da-da-da-da. So every time we went in there, we were eating fucking fillets and ribeyes for lunch. And they had like the legit chefs in there. So every time we sat down to like a fucking meal.
Wow.
Well, by the end of it, the rest of my crew kept eating fillets every meal. I bet Kenny had fucking 7 fillets, and like it was crazy. And by the end, sometimes I'm like, yeah, because I like a French fry. You know what I mean? I don't need stuff like French fries or anyway. So by the end of the thing, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get a steak. What am I doing? Yeah, let me get some shrimp and grits. They had it on the menu. So it came out this huge fucking platter, and in the middle they plopped this small pile of like homemade pimento cheese, bacon, scallions, you know, the whole fucking with the shrimp and shit. So it had a little like glob of like semi-melting, and the very bottom was starting to melt pimento cheese. And you just kind of took that and stirred it into the shit. That was my number one shrimp and grits experience until when me and Finn we fished down on the Outer Banks for like 3 or 4 days, like 5 total days, like 4 nights. The whole time we were there, we were fishing. So we're eating like takeout, and like there was no like, oh, date night, we're gonna go to the fucking thing. We were fucking fishing, you know. But then as we're like leaving town, I was like, yo, we literally checked out of the place. I was like, we've not really eaten like anywhere on the island since we've been here. Let's go get a nice breakfast before we hit the road.
Right.
So we jump on this little fucking breakfast place. Turns out it's like a hidden gem on like on the Outer Banks.
Right.
I go down the list. There's always like crazy like omelet items and shit like that. But then there's shrimp and grits on the fucking menu. By far.
Where'd you get that?
The greatest.
The Lead Night logo. Well, it's Harley.
By far the best shrimp and grits I've ever had in my life. I took a picture of it. It'll make you jizz in your pants.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And I ate it for breakfast. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's the only seafood I had on the island. Don't get up. Jesus fucking Christ. What's up, Ron? A little suspicious of shrimp with pimento. I've had that was so unique. It was really good, but the that one in the Outer Banks I had for breakfast, man, I've got a picture of it. I'm telling you, it's the most food porny picture I've ever shot in my life, and it just fucking oof.
Shrimp and grits is one of those things that everybody thinks they can make, so because it's so simple. Grits and shrimp, right? You can either make it really pretty lame.
What up, Ron?
Or pretty fucking amazing, depending on how good you are at blending different flavors. Anyway, and I guess that's true for anything, right?
Yeah.
But speaking of blending,
yes,
I'll finish the show since I know we're kind of reaching the end of our show.
Oh, we're reaching the end, baby.
And you talked about the Shamrock Shake. So here's.
I didn't talk about a Shamrock Shake.
I did. So here's the Shamrock Shake.
They still make those?
Celebrate Grimace's birthday.
Oh, the Grimace Shake.
Oh, yeah, not the Shamrock, the Grimace.
Yeah, because Shamrock's mint.
So I don't know what the flavor is.
I don't fuck with mint, Steve. It's got to be a berry thing.
Birthday cake. I don't know.
Birthday cake?
Yeah.
That'd be legit.
So this is Grimace's birthday shake.
Uh-huh.
And a few weeks ago,
Oh, no. No.
I was able to acquire one of the last things that got from Finn was some butter that she made, and she showed me how to make cannabis butter. And there was a little bit of butter she had, there was a little bit of butter I had, so I combined them and I made a peach cobbler. So I brought some peach cobbler over, which I'll tell you, it tastes a little weedy. I'm not a big fan of the weedy taste, but when you take it, and I learned this because I went to Cold Stone. My daughter works at Cold Stone, and they have an apple pie a la mode. The best fucking ice cream I've ever had in my life.
A la commode. If you're lactose intolerant.
But gave me the idea to do a mash in. So, take the peach cobbler and you just kind of mash in a little. You don't have to you don't have to mix it with a blender, but you just kind of mash it in.
Just a butt blender.
Amazing. It's really a nice combination. So brought us some peach cobbler and a little Grimace shake here. So maybe after the show, which I know Mike won't do it. He'll probably wait till tomorrow or some other time. Because he'll go, it's fucking 3 a.m. What are you doing?
Look how poised I am, too.
Yeah, I see that. A very poised chip eater. Okay.
All right. Let's go back over to the Twitch channel. I'll pull up great graphics, Dave. Like cameraman passed out. Let's see what else we got. Not that. Well, there was that. Another one. How about this one?
Mm-hmm.
Classic shit, right? It's not a dick. That's my signature move. Everybody now says it's a dick. That's not a dick. That's my face I draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's how look. What I said. Isn't that a good signature? It was like, you draw like a dick under your name.
Dick face.
Look. I'm telling you, that's a good signature. Ooh, it's a dick. It's not a dick. See, that's my guy. That's my guy. It's always the guy.
I'm just sorry about your dick. That's a dick.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no dick. Ain't no dick. Here? That? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah. Oh, you're knocking.
What was that?
That's Pink's knocking records over. You're knocking them over.
In the earliest of days.
Knocking them over. Yep.
This may be my favorite from the night. And I never thought this got the justice it deserved.
No,
I don't think anybody...
It fell flat.
Nobody laughed at this like I thought they were. This is when the Taliban was like cutting people's heads off. So we literally... we didn't stage this for the show. We started the show like this.
Right.
The live show. Steve is holding a gun. You can barely see that. Steve's got a gun. Boss Man's got a machete.
What are you wearing? Plastic bag?
Yeah, over my head. Like the fucking... That's not the Boss Man. Just a guy.
Because that looks like
it. I know. That one.
Actually, that nun dude is actually from a Flaming Lips movie about the zoo. What's it? It was in Oklahoma City. They did a live concert.
Go. Come back over to Twitch and we'll play a couple of music albums. Otherwise, appreciate you guys. The continued support of the channel. Good times tonight, baby. Been nice to, I'll say, be back in the saddle. I was here last week, but man, it just felt like I wasn't. Anyway, come back to Twitch for Football Town in America. You guys ever been there? There's so many of them.
Football Town in America.
They go all over.